After weeks of romance, drama, breakups, makeups, and plenty of surprises, Season 7 of Love Island USA finally wrapped up with the grand finale on Sunday, July 13th. The final episode, hosted by Ariana Madix, revealed the most anticipated moment of the summer, who would walk away with the $100,000 prize. And it turns out the winning couple was none other than Amaya and Bryan Arenales. They captured America's hearts and votes, officially being crowned the champions of this wild season. Bryan and Amaya winning wasn't a complete surprise, but it did cause a bit of a stir online since many fans and even former Islanders were betting on another couple, Ace and Chelley. Unfortunately, Ace and Chelley were dumped before the finale, which meant they couldn't take the prize even though they had one of the longest and most dramatic journeys in the villa. Coming in second place were Nick Van Steenbergen and Olandria Carthen, while Chris Seeley and Huda Mustafa landed in third. Iris Kindle and Pepe Garcia rounded out the top four, finishing in fourth place. All four couples had their fair share of ups and downs, but in the end it was Bryan and Amaya who got the most support from the public. This season of Love Island USA was one of the most chaotic yet. Right from the beginning it was clear this wouldn't be your usual summer of love. Just 2 episodes in, drama exploded off-screen when Islander Yulisa Escobar was caught in controversy. Old podcast clips surfaced where she was heard using racial slurs, leading to immediate backlash and her sudden exit from the show. It was a shock to both the audience and the Islanders themselves. But the controversy didn't stop there. Another contestant, Sierra Ortega, also left the villa after a social media post from her past re-emerged. She too had used a slur, which led to a similar wave of criticism and a public apology. Both Yulisa and Sierra addressed the issues, apologized publicly, and exited the show. These incidents created a heavy cloud over the early part of the season, raising serious discussions among fans and viewers about accountability and the kind of personalities that get cast on reality TV. With those departures, the game continued, and the rest of the Islanders did their best to focus on forming real connections. But with so many new people arriving and recoupling ceremony stirring up emotions, it wasn't easy. America seemed unsure of who to root for, as many of the final couples had only been together for a short time. That's why Ace and Chelley, who had been in the villa much longer, were such fan favorites. Their journey was full of highs and lows, breakups and reconciliations, but their bond felt authentic and raw. Even though they didn't make it to the end, they left a strong impression on fans and other Islanders alike. In fact, several dumped Islanders spoke openly about their hopes for Ace and Chelley to win. Andreina Santos Marte said she thought the winning couple should be one that had really grown during the season and showed genuine emotional development. In her eyes, that was Ace and Chelley. She explained how their relationship had been tested, yet they always tried to work through their issues, showing commitment and growth. TJ Palma echoed that sentiment. He admitted he believed Amaya and Bryan would probably win because of how things were looking with public support, but deep down, he felt Ace and Chelley were the most deserving couple. He emphasized how they'd been through a lot, had an on and off dynamic since day one, and really put in the effort. TJ made it clear he supported all the couples, but Ace and Chelley held a special place in his heart for how real their journey was. Despite that, the crown went to Amaya and Bryan. From the start, these two had undeniable chemistry. Their relationship didn't come without a few bumps in the road, but overall, they were seen as one of the more consistent and drama-free couples in the villa. As the season moved forward, their bond deepened, and they managed to gain a lot of fans who appreciated their sweet, romantic energy. Viewers loved how they communicated, supported each other, and stayed away from too much unnecessary drama. So when Ariana Madix made the announcement during the live finale, the cheers were loud, and the smiles on Bryan and Amaya's faces said it all. The couple shared the $100,000 prize, sealing the end of their Love Island USA journey on a very high note. It remains to be seen whether they'll stay together in the real world, but for now, they're celebrating their big win and enjoying the love that brought them this far. Love Island USA has always been a roller coaster ride, and Season 7 didn't disappoint. With its mix of steamy romance, shocking exits, real-world scandals, and unpredictable twists, the show once again proved why it's one of the most addictive reality dating series out there. Fans are already looking ahead to next season, wondering what new faces, love triangles, and villa chaos await. As of now, all episodes of Love Island USA Season 7 are available to stream on Peacock. Whether you're watching for the romance or the drama, one thing's for sure, this season was one for the books.